Welcome back, junkies. In today's analysis, the crypto market absolutely dumped over the weekend. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% dumps across the altcoin space. We have many charts to go over today. I'm going to show you my updated version. As you guys know, we called this dump. I don't want to do a victory lap. I'm not here for that. I'm just here to tell you guys what's next. We're going to go over the Bitcoin gold chart, why I am bearish on that chart. We're going to go over the macro for Bitcoin, Solana macro, ETH macro, XRP macro. We're going to go over a fractal that I think is playing out, just something that I can reference to you guys to show you what I believe is happening on the Bitcoin chart, as well as the immediate price action. If you guys are new to the channel, this is Elliott Wave Theory. Make sure you follow me on X, guys. Make sure you're in the free Discord. Due to this victory, I am running a promotion right now for premium Discord access. Use code DUMP for $20 off your first month for the monthly membership. Just join free Discord. You'll see the upgrade here option in the Discord. Let's get into this, guys. Nothing has changed on the macro. I'm not here to make fun of bullish influencers. I'm not here to make fun of anyone else. I'm just saying we've been bearish all up here in this range, guys. And, you know, I'm not here to try to predict what the news events are that's going to drop, what the cause of these drops are going to be. I only trade the charts. That is all I can trade. I'm not here to tell you exactly what fake news is going to drop that's going to cause the market to dump or pump. I can only look at the charts. So it's a good start. We left a huge candle imbalance. This move was fast, violent, vicious. And I'm looking at this overall WXY to play out. I think we are due for a more macro bearish correction. This would do it for me, guys. I don't see anything that is a solid correction. This is the biggest correction I have on this chart, and that would be considering this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is your correction. This is the start of something bigger. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I need this to finish a corrective macro correction of our entire impulse to the upside here. I'm going to look at Bitcoin gold for you real quick, guys. I posted this chart over on X as well. Make sure you follow me over there at chart_junkies. That is pinned in the first comment down below. Discord is down there as well. But a lot of people are bullish on Bitcoin gold. They think Bitcoin is going to catch up to gold or whatever the case may be. Guys, I hate to break it to you, but gold is on a tear right now, and there's no slowing down in the gold market. Months and months ago, I told you guys there might be small pullbacks, but gold it has so much momentum, it's going to keep pushing. People make fun of me for owning gold jewelry or having gold items, and it's like, bro, who's laughing now? It's an investment. It's an investment. All right, so Bitcoin gold. I see a bunch of bearish divergence on the monthly chart, guys. I'm not saying we have to get this massive dump. This is pretty exaggerated, but it's on the chart. But I want to see some type of a resolution here of the bearish divergence on the monthly. Maybe we just come down to the 1-to-1, but at least pushing down in here to around 20 for BTC gold. We'll see. But I am bearish. I do not believe this is going to start rallying to the upside here. It looks strange. I would at least want this to be a finished correction, and then I can call this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still don't like it. I like more for this to be some kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Looking to correct on a more macro scale. Maybe we do put in more of a WXY like that. Like I have drawn up on just the BTC USD chart. Could be the case. Either way, Bitcoin's still trading like a tech stock for the foreseeable future. I'm not saying it's always going to be this way, but guys, I want this bearish divergence to play out. We have broken the RSI trend line on the monthly. Every single time this has happened, we've had a solid correction, a solid pullback. I think this time will be no different. It's quite clear to me. Let's go to Solana. Solana, this is the daily live chart for Solana. These are constantly updated with my primary accounts, guys. This is in the free Discord right here. Let me scroll this up. Right here, you have all your live charts in the Discord. This is in the free Discord. Make sure you check it out. I've had this chart for the longest time. Basically retested this breakdown of this trend line beautifully, had a harsh rejection. Solana looks bearish as hell, guys. There's a couple different ways to count this. You can count this as a W here for a flat, an X here. That's my correction, looking for a Y wave down like so. Or you can count this being a finished impulse to the upside. We impulsed off of that. That's our finished correction, looking to impulse down from that. Either way, we're looking at more downside. I want to see Solana ultimately come into this region. I know this is crazy to say. This is scary to look at. It's just what I'm seeing on the charts, guys. We're going to hit ETH, XRP, and Bitcoin on the smaller time frames in 1 second, guys. I just want to show you the importance. This is why I love posting on X, and, I can get everything out there, all my analysis, and we can go back to it. This is July of this year. Told everyone before XRP even hit this 363 top that we are looking to hit to the downside. And before that even occurred, I told everyone we were going to hit up towards all-time highs again when we were back in here, and put in this flat structure. It looked really good to me at that time. I drew this chart. Everyone thought I was crazy. Everyone thought XRP was blowing off top just like everything else. And look how that played out, guys. We hit that 363 perfectly, dumped right down to targets. Spoiler alert here, I don't think we are done. I think this wick is just an extreme recovery. You'll get these after these large dumps like this all the time, which we'll go over in a moment. But XRP, it was baked right into the chart. I told you the Ethereum chart looked extremely bearish to me. The day or two before we actually got this dump right in this circled area, I posted that chart and I made a YouTube video on it as well, guys. I'm not afraid to speak my mind and to give my thoughts. I'm not going to ever take the safe route just to be safe. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care what trolls write in the comments. I'm confident in my analysis, and that should show and be evident in the videos that I bring to you guys. I bring you guys the realness. I'm not going to give you bullshit or safe bets or echo chamber BS from Twitter that, oh, it looks nice, someone else said it, let me just put it in my own words and say it my own way. This is original, authentic analysis, and that's what I pride myself on, guys. Let's look at the ETH chart. This is what I'm expecting on ETH. As you can see, guys, we're just getting started. We're in my opinion, just getting started. Even though everything dumped so hard, XRP dumped so hard, Solana dumped so hard, altcoins dumped 70-80%, bullish influencers are still like, oh, well, we're going to keep going to the upside. It's the safest thing to say that we're just going to hit higher. Eventually, yes, we are going to hit higher, guys. That's like saying the sky is blue. But I'm here to tell you clouds are going to roll in every once in a while. That sky ain't going to be blue all the time. You can call me the weatherman. I'm going to tell you when it's going to rain out here. And I hope you're listening. Looking for 5 waves down to finish this flat. I've went over this chart in yesterday or my previous video or the video before that. Go back and watch that. But it looks to me as if we're just getting started. I'm looking to target these fib levels down here from our flat, like so. And then we can get extremely bullish. XRP, same thing. Flat, we're just getting started. I think this is going to continue to push its way down. It might not be on this specific time horizon, guys. This might take longer to play out for everything, Maybe this wants to be a W into an X into a Y. And that's our flat, and it's more complex and it just takes a longer time. I'm just showing you guys the general direction that I see, and we can worry about the exact wave structure as price action kind of reveals its hand. You know what I'm saying? So everything is looking like it has more downside to me. Nothing has changed on the macro, and this is a good start. That's all I got to say about everything. Now, looking at this fractal before we go into the smaller time frames for Bitcoin. This is the December 2021 dump, and I just have this pulled up, not saying it's going to play out exactly like this, but there's many different occasions where we have dumped pretty hard, especially on a weekend. Traditional markets especially, they like to dump on Fridays on news events because they don't know what's going to happen during the weekend. They want to get out of their positions, and markets tend to dump really hard. And then they will have an extremely huge bounce. This volatility is usually crazy, guys. You will see an extremely huge bounce, just like we have gotten. This is one example, but I can pull up many of examples. And then we slowly kind of find structure and continue to ultimate targets in a more controlled demolition, controlled manner. and then we have more tradable action. If you guys missed the short, there's going to be more entries. There's going to be longs to take. There's going to be many more trades to take, guys. Trying to trade and get lucky on catching these volatility spikes. You'll see people post their profits on catching these every once in a while, sure. Don't let it get in your head. That's not how you trade. You need to be in these positions. There will be more opportunities. So keeping this chart in your head, switching over to the current chart for Bitcoin on the hourly time frame. This is what I'm looking for. Again, this time horizon might be different. It might take longer to play out, but essentially looking to fill some more candle imbalance up here. We might come down first and then come up. It's the weekend. We just had this crazy volatility, crazy dump and pump action. I'm not going to sit here and try to micro analyze this structure. We'll see what happens beginning of next week when we get some better, more legitimate price action on the chart. But something like this is what I'm looking for. Now, is there bullish potential? Sure, guys. I'm not going to discredit any bullish counts or say it can't happen. It just doesn't look finished to me. And on a macro point of view, it definitely doesn't look finished to me. So this is what I'm going with as my primary. Just some consolidation and working our way down slowly, methodically, eventually taking out this low, looking like we're retracing, putting in a clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the downside for our C leg. It's been a very trash impulsive wave. It looks impulsive when you're zoomed out, but when you're zoomed in, it's just not. Like, it's all over the place. It has the look, but it's all over the place. I'm looking for this to find some structure down here, settle down, and give us our finishing impulsive wave. As you guys know, on the macro, I'm looking at this being a WXY. So that would imply that we are going to correct out into an X wave. So this is our W, this is our X, and then continue to push down to lower targets after that. Nothing has changed here for me, guys. Nothing has changed. I hate going over this every video, but I know there are new viewers, so I want to give them a well-rounded viewpoint of everything. If you are bullish on BTC, guys, you could have bought an alt at an 80% discount. I think ADA was down like, I don't even know. Let me pull up the ADA chart real quick. Where are you? Like, just for an example. Come on. I'm going to give you guys the bullish scenario. Stick with me. I mean, look at that, guys. 65% dump. And this is just one. There's many of coins. You could have bought in down here at the lows. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Could we dip lower? Sure. Was this a great buy level? Hell yeah. You guys understand hopefully by now why I only exclusively leverage trade Bitcoin with a little bit of ETH sprinkled in, maybe some XRP, Solana. I don't trade shitcoins, guys. I don't do it. You can spot hold shitcoins, sure. Buy low, sell high. It's a very easy game. Leverage trading is a totally different game. I can make as much money as I want leveraging up on Bitcoin perps. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to gamble with unpredictable alts. I'm going to trade Bitcoin, which is very predictable, and I can make some good money on. That's just me. If you're bullish on Bitcoin, you want this to be your finished impulse. You want this to be your finished flat. I still think we have more downside. I still think, altcoins need to kind of give you something like this. If they're going to bounce, give you something like this and then start cooking. XRP, same thing. Give you something like this and then start cooking. But Bitcoin can hit you with a flat here and start to really hit to the upside. Again, I am not a fan of it, guys. I don't know how many times I can say this, but looking at the macro, I think we need a more solid correction. This is just a little blip on the macro. This is nothing. I think we need a more substantial correction, taking longer in time. But we will see how this all plays out. Guys, if you want to leverage trade Bitcoin and really anything else, check out Blowfin. They are the best non-KYC exchange in the game right now. They're my main exchange. I get you guys the best bonuses. You get access to this bonus right here, up to $1,200 airdrop to you just for trading. You also get VIP reduced trading fees automatically. That's $10 million in trading volume you usually have to do. You get that automatically. And you get access to every single promotion I run. So when this runs out, you will automatically get access to the next one. I make sure I hook you up with Blowfin because I want to promote them. They're simply the best. If you guys know of a better exchange, let me know. They're the best ones, non-KYC, that I have found. Make sure you give them a try. Link for that is pinned in the first comment down below. It's a great way to support my work as well. If I saved your asses out here from getting licked, VIP fees for life, up to $1,200 in bonuses. Use code ChartJunkies. Guys, make sure you check out the Discord linked below. Make sure you're following me on X for additional content. I can keep you guys updated over there. Hope you guys made some money on that dump. Hope you guys didn't get absolutely hammered on that dump. Trade safe, everyone. See you in this week's video. Subscribe. Love you. Peace.